Back to the phone lines. We'll talk to Eric next in Ocala, Florida. Hi, Eric.
Hey, my question is I know heaven is a place of happiness, and when we go there, we're going to have family or friends who may not make it there, and obviously that's very sad. When we get to heaven, will we remember our family who does not make it there? And if it is a spouse that does not make it there, does God provide us with the perfect spouse in heaven?
Well, it's been well said, earth is the breeding colony, heaven is the homeland. So in heaven, we won't have spouses. We'll have relationships that transcend or even better than the best relationship we can imagine with a spouse. But the answer to the first part of your question is, in heaven, we're not going to have less of a memory, we're going to have more memory. We'll know that Christ did everything that one could possibly imagine. He suffered more than any man, more than the cumulative sufferings of all of humanity, so that we could be reconciled to him for time and for eternity. And his crucifixion scars, I think, will ever be a reminder of what he did so that we could be reconciled by his grace. So I don't suppose we're going to have less memory, we're going to have more memory. And yes, we will know that there are loved ones that are not in heaven with us, but we will also recognize from a different vantage point that God has exercised in his judgments the epitome of love and the epitome of justice, so that he has given people precisely what they desire. I've quoted C.S. Lewis on this point many times, but it bears repeating. There are only two kinds of people in the world: those who say on bended knee to Christ, thy will be done, and those to whom God in the end says, thy will be done. Which is to say, if someone does not want a relationship with God, God will ratify that decision on the part of a human being for all eternity. So you will see that God has done what people actually want. If you don't want a relationship with me, God's not going to force that relationship on you.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Hank. I love your ministry.